Good morning, baseball fans. It is April 7th. It is Good Friday. Happy Good Friday if you guys celebrate. This is Suzy, and over there, hey, guess what? We got Shelby back. Hooray!
What up? Let's get it!
So this will probably drop tomorrow on Saturday the 8th, but this is the 18th episode of Bourbon and Baseball Season 2. Can you believe it? We are so close to we're not that close to our 1 year anniversary yet, because I think it was in August, but we're getting much closer. So anyhow, guys, we just wanted to hop on here real quick. We actually just got done recording with Balky and Blummer of the Believe in Astros podcast, and go check that out. That will be amazing. We will have that here on our show as well. But I wanted to go and pick Shelby's brain on some of the games around the league and some of the things happening around the league that is not Astros based. So this is like spontaneous bonus content. Again, if this was like an OnlyFans, this would be like you would pay extra for the shit. But since, you know, like we love y'all, you get this for free. Also, I forgot to do the warning. So if F-bombs are not your thing, adult strong language, not your thing, inappropriate adult humor, not your thing, or you don't want your children listening to it, you should probably turn this off. Or, I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do. You do you. I don't care. But just don't come for us when, you know, they learn new cuss words. That's not our deal. Anyhow, so there's your warning. Let's get into it. Shelby, I have questions for you. First off.
I might have answers, but I've watched a lot of games around the league this week, so I'm pretty pumped to see what you're about to throw my way.
Good. I'm also pumped to throw something your way, because as y'all know, we live in a small town in Texas, if that's not clear. Shelby grew up in an even smaller town than I'm currently in.
One stoplight, baby.
Yeah.
One.
So I understand that various things go on in small towns. I mean, I grew up in Vegas, so I don't really know, but I've been here for like 15 years, so maybe. But I need to know, Shelby, what in the actual fuck?
Oh, is that donkey basketball?
Yes, it's donkey basketball,
it's
Shelby.
Donkey basketball. Oh yeah. So
for our audio only listeners, you need to go to our YouTube, because I'm currently holding up screen of my phone to the screen showing donkey basketball. Yes, you heard that right, folks. You heard that correctly. Donkey basketball. Baby. Okay, so go to the YouTubes and check it out. I need explanations, Shelby. What the actual fuck is this?
Oh,
why?
Yeah. So
how did it start?
I got the opportunity to actually almost play donkey basketball my senior year, but we were in season, so obviously it was like, fuck no, you're not gonna play, because we're gonna go to the playoffs. So FFA does a big fundraiser every year. Naturally, it's FFA, Future Farmers of America, if you don't know who that is. And so we get people to like the members. I know there's a teacher in that one. I think I know exactly where that was. Like there was a coach that played. Mm-hmm. And he like used to play at Sweeney. Like when he was at Sweeney, he was coaching at Sweeney. He was a donkey basketball MVP. But the donkeys get out there and you ride the donkeys and you wear a helmet and you play basketball.
I need to know who the fuck. Were they sitting around drunk and they were like, hey, you know what would be super fun? If we try to play basketball on donkeys.
Oh, it's great. You have to attend at least once in your life. It's amazing. It's hilarious. People falling off everywhere. The donkeys don't want to move. They're like just stagnant. Oh, it's great. It's great.
The poor custodian, like janitorial stuff that has to clean up after that. Literal shit, like in the gym. What is happening there?
God, it's great. 10 out of 10. Find your local small town FFA fundraiser. And call your local FFA and tell them we need to do this fucking right now. I think there should be a league. It's electric. It's amazing. You would love it.
I need to know these things. That's what I need to know. Okay, so moving on from that, I saw that and was like, well, now I've got to ask. I've got to ask Shelby about that, because I'm I'm very confused. So
and you want to know what's even more impressive is that I knew exactly what you were showing me. There was no like, oh, what is that? Oh, I can't see it. I knew exactly what it was because somebody had actually sent me a video of it. Actually, my mom did.
Yes, I was on your mom's page.
Yep.
I was on your mom's page. So, as you know, we love all the baseballs. We watched all of the baseballs this week as much as I could. It was a lot of baseball. It's a lot of baseball. So, on that episode that we did with Balky and Blummer, we were talking about confidence and how various managing staffs instill / take away confidence. Shelby, how did you feel when Tyler O'Neill of the St. Louis Cardinals got benched for apparently not running hard? And then his manager literally telling media, hey, guess what? Yeah, there's a certain level of play on this team, and if you don't meet that, you get benched. I'm sorry, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, with Tyler O'Neill's speed, he's expected to score, right? I mean, dude's pretty quick. But I don't agree that it should have been set out to the media. Honestly, that was some high school shit, right? This is the fucking bigs. You can't come out and you can't do that to your guys. That's an in-house thing. That's the thing. Even if you want to do it during the game, pull him in the tunnel and get after it. But you don't open air that kind of stuff. Like in-house stuff stays in-house. And then I think as a coach, as a manager, I think he's may have lost some trust from some of the guys, right? Because it's a more personable conversation, it's a more constructive conversation. If it's one-on-one, it's behind closed doors. It shows that you have respect for me, and you just want to see me get better. But yeah, that was tough to watch. That was tough.
And then I was like, it's Tyler O'Neill. Like I've never known Tyler O'Neill not to be a hard worker or not, like those stories hadn't come out about him or whatever. And then it was the play that I saw. I was like, what play are they talking about? Like, was he just loafing around? What is he doing? And I was watching it. And I'm like, I didn't think that he wasn't going super slow. Maybe he didn't go 110%, but it wasn't like he's taking a Sunday stroll on the base paths. But apparently Ollie Marmol felt like it was a Sunday stroll on the base paths. And so I need an athlete's point of view on that, Shelby.
Yeah, and that was a tough look for him, man. To get on there and that's a dirty laundry that was aired out. That's definitely in-house clubhouse stuff. That's stuff you address after the game. That's stuff you address the next day. That's not press conference worthy. So I felt for Tyler O'Neill. But yeah, that was definitely not cool. Not the coolest.
I was shocked, absolutely shocked. And then I was trying to figure out if what I was actually seeing was from a satire account or a legit account, because like it was legit. Because the shit that Ollie Marmol was saying, I really thought, no, surely he wouldn't actually say it to reporters. Mm-hmm. Like, you may think that, but what? And then go on to see literally everybody else report. I'm like, oh shit, it's real. It's an actual thing. I was shocked. I was shocked by that. And
it's going to be interesting to see the follow-up, right? Like, how does he clean this up as a manager? Like, what is he going to do? Because now, I mean, if I'm Tyler O'Neill, I probably feel like I'm either walking on eggshells or I'm super fucking pissed, right? Like, to the point where I'm like, I don't want to play for this guy. Right. So it's going to be interesting to see what ends up happening.
O'Neill did an interview after, maybe not directly afterwards, but I want to say like the next day, and he was, but he was, he was like, and just kind of echoed what you said. Like, it could have been handled differently, and it definitely didn't need to be said to, media, blah blah blah. But as other players, though, you're like, what the fuck are you mad at Tyler O'Neill? Like, is there some sort of beef that we don't know about that preface this? Like, what is happening?
Yeah, I don't know, but it was. I'm glad you brought that up because it's definitely something that I've never seen from a manager, right? But
Right. Yeah. I was a little taken aback. I was a little taken aback. We're gonna stay with the Cardinals for just a hot minute because again, I need an athlete's point of view. So, in one of those games, Jack Flaherty came back, and I guess you can say was amazing because he didn't allow any runs, but he walked 7 in his start. If you don't allow any runs, but you walk 7, did you have a good outing or a bad outing?
I think that's one of those ones that you just kind of, you give your offense some dap, like, because you're not at your best, obviously, but you still give your team the best chance to win. Obviously, they can't win a game if they don't score, right?
Right.
So, that's one of the ones where you probably talk to your defense, you probably talk to your offense, you're like, hey, man, thanks for having my back. I definitely wasn't on my best because walks hurt. I mean, they hurt bad sometimes, but maybe Jack Flaherty just got a little lucky.
Yeah, I was like, and I wasn't able to like watch that game completely, so I was like, oh, that's ouchy. One of the games that I was able to watch though was the Braves and the Padres last night. Did you watch that game?
Oh my gosh, I watched it too. I was about to talk about that.
Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. I want to see how in sync our brains actually are, Shelby. What did you think about that game?
It was awesome. Like, I think the atmosphere in Truist had a ton to do with it. Like, at no point did I feel nervous for the Braves in their home opener, right? Like, it was just, they're exchanging blows. I mean, like, they come back, in the 8th? Or is it the 9th? Padres score 2. Yeah. Come back, pinch hitter, double. It was awesome. It was one of the better games that I've watched this year. It was so exciting.
So earlier in the game, before I started watching, because I think I picked it up in the 4th. Maybe the 5th.
I think I picked it up when it was 4-4. I picked it up, I think, in the 6th or 7th. It was 4-4.
Okay, so apparently Juan Soto just missed.
He rakes in Truist.
But he just missed a pop-up fly. Like, just apparently just totally
I didn't see that one. I just saw the catch. I saw the good catch.
I didn't see that either. And then I was like, what? And I'd seen it all over my timeline on Twitter talking about it. But then later on in the 8th, maybe, the diving catch that he made. What happened? Yeah. What happened to bad fielder Juan Soto? How are you going to miss the easy one, but then catch that? Like, what are we doing out here?
Well, and I think too, like as a player, when you're making plays like that, you can't think about it, right? You don't have time to think about running as hard as you can and then literally just extending out. Like there is no thought process that goes in that. But when there's a, freaking moonshot fly ball that's touching the stars, you freak out a little bit. You have time to move your feet. You have time to say, what is it from the Sandlot? He's like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. There's so much time there. So I don't know if it's a mental thing with Juan Soto, but it was a clutch catch. The diving catch was absolutely clutch in the gap.
Yeah.
It was great.
I was super impressed. Super impressed. The Braves bullpen, man, golly, it was like you just God. Like I see all over there.
Who was it that came in? Was it Kirby that came in?
Let us see. Braves and Padres. Come on,
for the Braves. Yeah, it was the Braves. Gosh, but now that one had me sweating a little bit because he came in and I think he walked like the first 3 or something crazy. He walked like 3 that inning and ended up getting out of it.
Okay, let us see. Also, when the fuck did the Padres sign Rougned Odor? I totally missed that.
I missed that one too, because I think at one point this week I was like, oh, his first hit is a Padre. And I was like, what?
I legit 1000% missed it. And he came up to bat.
Don't let me forget to tell you about my favorite thing this week.
Okay. While I look up,
I have it pulled up. Hold on, I'm pulling up the box.
Oh, here. So was it Lucas? No, was it Lucas Licky when he replaced Spencer Strider, or was it later in the game?
No, it was later in the game. It was Kirby Yates. It was Kirby Yates. Okay. Made like the horrible error to put in. He like walked some people. Somebody put a bunt down, and he tried to like throw it on the run and launched it into the outfield. But that's how the Padres came up. They scored their 2 runs.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, what was your favorite thing, Shelby?
We love the Arizona Diamondbacks here.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Did you see yesterday
Corbin Carroll getting dropped off by his parents?
Yes. I loved it.
It was so adorable.
It was amazing, man.
It was so adorable. I freaking love it. Also, shout out Lourdes Gurriel for having purple hair.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen that?
No.
It is majestic.
But I'm not surprised.
Love it.
I'm not surprised.
Fucking love it.
But I love the Diamondbacks. I love their style of play. Like, they play fast. It's just a bunch of freaking young dudes, and then you got some old dudes on the mound, right? Alec Thomas, awesome center fielder.
McCarthy. Dude, Jake McCarthy. I didn't realize how fast Jake McCarthy was. I was not aware. Like, we all knew how fast Corbin Carroll was. Jake McCarthy said, "Hold my beer, Corbin Carroll. Let's have a foot race." Like, shock.
They're freaking exciting. They're super exciting. Josh Rojas, and I love watching them. And then how about the freaking Buccos? What about the Pirates?
Sweeping
the Red Sox?
Sweeping the Red Sox. I did not have that on my baseball bingo card.
I need Brian Reynolds to replace Chad McCormick immediately.
I need you to shut the fuck up is what I need you to do. Just drink a whole cup of it, Shelby. A whole cup.
5 bombs in 4 games? Crazy. Anyways, I had to talk about my other team.
Was not expecting the Pirates to do as well as they did. No, was not expecting.
Did you see the celebrations?
No.
The celebration, they get around the pitcher's mound and they like all put their arms around each other and they like jump up and down and they're like dancing and stuff. Oh, it's great.
Oh, I love it.
And then we were watching the game the other night, me and Olivia, and I was like, "Ooh, that's Bay," and she was like, "What? Who?" And I was like,
G1 Bay?
G1 Bay?
Yes. Yes, Korean.
Oh, I love it.
Shout out Korean baseball players, yo. Yes. G1
Dude, he's
Bay,
got
man.
the chain and everything. I'm here for it. I love it.
Yeah. Got the drip. Yes. Ha-Seong Kim. Okay. Shout out San Diego Padres fans for literally chanting Ha-Seong Kim when he's up to bat. Like,
walked Padres it off fans, the other night, too.
Yes.
Off Boomba.
Back to back, weren't they? Wasn't it back to back?
I don't know about that.
Runs? I feel like it was. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back to the Padres. Also, can I have questions on why the actual fuck we struggled so much against the White Sox, and then the Giants of all fucking teams, just had batting practice out there.
It was like 16-6 or something.
16. Yep,
nuts.
with like 43 home runs. It wasn't 43 home runs, obviously. 6 or 7 home runs?
I thought they hit 8. I think they hit 8.
Was it 8?
I think it was 8.
I don't know. I was shock. Where Padres? Why are you not pulling up? F. Now I have to. I'll have to go look it up later. But, did you stay up for the Dodgers and D-backs last night?
Yeah, I stayed up for I think until like the seventh or eighth inning. Okay. Oh, you want to know? Actually, when I turned it off was Freddie Freeman's Oppo bomb. I think that's when I turned it off.
Man, oh man! If they had a pitching staff, now their pitching staff is getting better.
They're getting better. They're getting better.
If we could have 2012 Madison Bumgarner back, you got something cooking.
Well, and then like last night, they really offensively, you have Dustin May coming off TJ, and he had at one point he had like a 7-pitch inning. Like, okay, we're not Dustin really helping May ourselves here.
But he was shoving last night. Throwing. I don't know how you see a fucking ball.
He threw a sinker that was like upper 90s, and it had like 16 inches of run.
Yeah.
It's like fucking trying to hit a frisbee. It's like it's actually trying to hit like a, like when you take a bottle cap and like you flick it? That's exactly what it feels like. That's got to be what it feels like trying to hit. But it's also going, 98 miles an hour.
You know what I need MLB to do? On all of these broadcasts, I need like a picture-in-picture, like in the corner of the ump cams. So that when we, as regular mere mortal human beings that don't have athletic ability, well, you have athletic ability, I do not. I have to sneeze. Excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you. I need that in the corner of the TV so that when we get on to these players to be like, oh, Jeremy Pena, why did you go for that low and away slider? Is so that you can see that 95% of the time, like it looked like a strike until it said, that's what I need.
Because we get those after the fact on social media, right? Yeah. Like Dylan Cease. Cease was throwing absolute filth.
Yeah.
Filth. And the Astros did not look great. No. But we don't see the ump cam until after the fact. Why do we not see the swing and miss directly after the strikeout? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I need just an ump cam, just picture in picture. Doesn't need any sort of production. That's all I need. Just in the dead space up there, that is what I need. So that I feel like it would cut down on so much of my angry timeline. So much of my angry timeline. Because,
absolutely, especially when, because you watch the game cast as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you see them swinging and missing, and it's like 6 balls off the plate, and you're like, "Oh my god, why are we swinging?" And then you watch it, and you're like,
"Oh, just
I would
kidding."
Probably swing too.
I see that.
Delete tweet.
I see now that it looked just like it was a center cut meatball until it decided to do some, freaking Roger Rabbit like around the wall curve. Like, oh, I see now why.
Did you see this week wife beater Aroldis Chapman hit 104?
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh, I need to retweet. No, I'm not going to retweet this because it's Aroldis Chapman. And I felt bad because I wanted to give the Royals some fucking shine because aside from Aroldis Chapman, I love all those young players. MJ Melendez, Vinny Pasquantino, like Bobby Witt Jr. Love them all. Want to give the shine to them. Zach Greinke, our national treasure.
So, Bobby Witt came up to hit. I was watching like one of the condensed games on MLB, which I love that feature, by the way.
Yes.
When I have time to sit down for a whole 20 minutes, I can watch like 3 games. But I was like, man, he's really missing the opportunity. I wish they need to have like a X-rated walk-up song. There's a song that's like, Bobby, bitch, Bobby, Bobby, bitch, Bobby. I'm like, he really missed out on this opportunity. Like, it's Bobby, bitch.
That's amazing. Maybe we can petition that too, Shelby.
Yeah, just for one game. Like maybe Players Weekend. Like, it's going to be like a bleep every single time, but you know what? Like, Definitely.
Right. But on social media, you could do that. I don't think they do. I think they did away with it. I don't know why.
Nike sucks.
Yeah.
That's why. It's what it is. You know that. Oh, I know. Let's talk about this because I'm about to talk about uniforms. So this shout out to my guy Byron on Twitter. He brought this up. We're sitting here and we're like, we bleed orange and all this shit, but we don't even fucking wear the orange uniform.
Right?
What are we doing out here?
I don't know.
Like
being the Astros. Orange being the Astros.
Yeah, sorry, we're talking about the Astros, but like we fucking hate on the orange uniform. But Nike has a stipulation to where you can only have so many uniform combos during the year. It's like 4, I think.
Why is Nike giving us stipulations?
Nike fucking sucks. But yeah, no, like I want to see all orange. Orange top, orange hat, orange pants. I want to fucking feel orange. I want to be dripped in like the morph suit. Like I want to fucking be orange, man. But I hate it. I hate that we don't give enough respect to the orange uniform.
Yeah.
It really makes me sad.
I'm with you.
Literally, even on like the hat, I think it's like
it's navy.
I think we have orange. It's navy everything. We didn't have orange socks.
I think some of the players do, but can we all agree that I need every motherfucker out there to have orange tall socks? I need orange tall socks. That's what I need.
Are you tall? Life. Are you long pants or tall socks? What's your vote?
I feel like if you have long pants, then you can't have tall socks. Right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you want everybody on the field, like, if you had it your way, and everybody had to wear long pants or tall socks? What are you
tall
going
socks?
with?
Tall socks.
Are you going like?
I feel like you have to have a certain body type to pull off long socks. Because I cannot imagine Kyle Tucker in tall socks.
It's kind of disgusting to think about. I'm like, I don't know about that. But see, I hate. No, not a fan of that. Maybe like Yordan Alvarez, maybe not. I feel like he's got long, skinny chicken legs.
I don't think he does. I
think he's got chicken legs. Pay attention. Look when he hits, right? Like
does he skip leg day?
It looks like his ankles are like this big, that big.
Does he
little ankles?
I saw
an old picture of him.
I saw an old picture of him with his chicken legs, and I was like, oh, Yordan definitely skipped leg days back then.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, it would be kind of weird to see these guys in shorts. Do they wear shorts?
I've seen Jeremy Pena in shorts. I've seen Breggy in shorts. Pretty sure I've seen everybody in shorts.
You looked for his bulge, didn't you? That
is not what I was looking for.
You definitely looked. It's okay. I feel like it's one of those unspoken things that like everybody does but doesn't talk about. No, it's not. It's not what I'm looking for, but maybe that's what you're looking for, Shelby. I don't know. That's not what I'm looking for.
Everybody needs an extra 3 inches, Shelby. Maybe in shorts that gives it to you. I don't know.
But yeah, I feel like it's kind of. I feel like Yordan definitely has chicken legs.
I don't know.
Look when he hits, he's got the long fitted pants.
Maybe we'll clip that, and that'll be our poll. Does Yordan have chicken legs?
Right now, do you think? Yeah. Do you think? Yeah, for sure.
I don't think.
Is he an above the knee short guy? Do you know that's a thing now, right?
Yeah.
Do you see all the kids wearing like short ass shorts?
Yeah, I'm not here for it.
There's a boundary. There's a boundary.
I'm not here for it.
I agree. I agree with above the knee, right? But not too short. Sometimes they're too short.
Yeah, no, like it needs to graze the knee. All right, like that's the level that it needs.
Like
to
top
do.
Of the knee, like top of the knee.
Top of the knee.
Top of the knee. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I think that's a solid length. Does Mike wear above, like Grey's knee, or does he wear like 2000 shankle shorts to where it's like between his middle of the shin?
Yeah, no. I won't. No, I won't allow that shit.
I need to see that.
No, I won't allow that shit. Although I will. Huh.
It's a campaign tool right there.
Off air, I gotta tell you a story. The first time I saw my husband and what he was dressed in. I'll tell you.
I can't wait
because it's a whole thing. Anyways, going back, we got off this subject of what I wanted to get on. Did you see that there's a whole new pitch that people are calling something?
The slutter? It's dirty.
Well, it was a sweeper. But then the Braves, I don't know. The Braves were like, nope, that's not what we're going to call it here. We're going to call it a slutter. Did you see that on the board?
I did see that. Dirty slutters. Dirty sleuths.
Maybe that'll be our next shirt. Slutters are our favorite pitch.
Here for the sluts. The slutters. Slutters. It's just funny.
That'll be our...
It's funny to say.
Okay, so I don't understand what the fuck though. So it's a slider and a cutter mixed? Is that what it is?
No idea. I could not tell you.
Or was someone just like, you know what? That's what we're going to say it is, so that we can say slutter on the broadcast and not get in trouble.
That intern totally got fired. For sure. Had to.
Oh, freaking love it. Okay. I think that's going to wrap up
Slutters and cutters. Slutters and cutters.
No, I don't think that can be a shirt. That's a whole mental image that can't be a thing.
The good thing is I did not have the mental image, so you can have
now
that
you
one.
do. Now you do. Okay, so we're gonna wrap. There's going to be, again, lots of baseball, lots of fun baseball content. Apparently, Fernando Tatis Jr. and his mom and some minor league pitcher are all in some sort of social media argument drama.
Oh, Tatis hit an absolute fucking tank the other night.
Off of this, yeah. Did you see what he wrote back?
No, I didn't. Do I need to see?
Should I try and find it? Hold on. I'm going to try and find it because it's interesting. I was like, oh, all right. I feel like it's a lot of shit talk. It's a lot of shit talk.
Was the mom just ass hurt? Oh, cheater.
I don't know.
You said he was a cheater.
Yes. So someone says Cade McClure, the pitcher who Fernando Tatis Jr. hit a bomb off of, will be telling people for years about the time he gave up an absolute nuke to Fernando Tatis Jr. And I guess that was some writer. And then Cade McClure on his Twitter said, cheater hits a home run on a rehab assignment during a steroid suspension.
But here's the thing, okay? Let me tell you something, and this might be an unpopular take. So the steroid era saved baseball. I'm going to start off with that one. Number 2, it doesn't matter if you're juicing or not. You still have to fucking hit a round thing with a round thing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to hit a round thing with a round thing. He just doesn't want to admit that he got fucking owned. That's an insecure tweet right there.
That's fine. I'm not taking sides on this. I need to see where Fernando Tatis's mom came into the mix to tweet at the guy. Like I did not
see anything about. Yeah, I didn't see anything about the mom.
I have not studied fully enough.
I didn't see that part
to talk about it. So that's what I need on the next episode of Bourbon and Baseball. Tune in to find out exactly what kind of shit Fernando Tatis Jr. mom was talking about. That's what I need to find out. We'll figure that out after the episode. But anyhow,
here it is. I found it.
Did you find it? Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So what kind of
shit? It says a player was 7 years in the minor league, just wanted a minute of fame. That was the reason he used a superstar player name to obtain visibility. And then the caption in Spanish was, "This is called envy."
Oh, shit. Wow.
Here for it. Dang.
That's...
Shots fired.
That's fun.
I mean, she's probably not wrong.
That is fun. Oh, shit.
I feel like she would fight somebody. Just based off that tweet, I feel like she would throw hands.
She would definitely throw hands. Oh, speaking of throwing hands.
Are we going to talk about Rendon?
We are going to talk about Rendon. Let's talk about Rendon.
You know,
okay.
I think he just wears the suspension. You want to know why? Because at the end of the day, this is a fucking human being, right? I mean, what do you expect him to do? Just fucking take it? I mean, if you're frustrated, like, I don't. Was it professional? No, right? He's a professional baseball player, but at the end of the day, like, you can catch anybody on a bad day where they'll just snap.
Right. Well, so here's my thing. Though. I feel like, especially with the advent of social media, that people have gotten too fucking comfortable running their goddamn mouths with no sort of repercussions.
Oh, okay? Yeah. 1,000% hiding behind fucking burner accounts.
Yeah. But so there's that meme out there that's like, some of y'all have never gotten slapped across the face for something you've said, and it shows.
1,000%.
And I'm all,
1,000%.
Yes. Because literally, people can literally talk shit to you all fucking day long and say the rudest, most gross, over the top, ridiculous stuff, and you're just supposed to take it because you're an athlete, because you signed up for this shit. I'm sorry. But if you have no fear of repercussion for talking shit, then of course stupid motherfuckers are going to say shit. There's a reason. There's a reason that the saying "stupid," change. Like, what is it? Stupid stupid games win stupid prizes.
Yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Mm-hmm.
So again, like, you know, and people are like, "Oh no, that's totally Anthony Rendon was totally in the wrong." Blah blah. I'm like, I mean, I see where you're coming from. I do, because literally, people look up to him, and the argument I saw was, do you want your little kids looking up to Anthony Rendon and doing that kind of behavior?
Yeah, I do, because I want them to fucking stand up for themselves when someone talks shit to them.
Exactly. But then everyone's like, "No, that was totally wrong." But I'm like, "See, this is the problem here. This is the problem."
It was unprofessional. Absolutely, he deserved the suspension. He deserves the fine. But I'm not mad about it. No,
guarantee some people are gonna fucking think twice about talking shit to Anthony Rendon when he's within arm's length. Like, again, when you're a nameless burner account on social media, that's that is one level of stupidity. And then it's a whole other level of stupidity to literally shout it at someone when they are within arm's length.
Agreed.
It's one of those, I'm like, I cannot with you. Like, I cannot. But then, had Anthony Rendon actually made contact with him and not just try and, like, hit his hat, that's the sad thing, because you know that guy's going to turn around and sue Anthony Rendon for everything that he has for freaking assault. Now, like, and that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Like, I really feel like
sensitive society.
If that needs to be like a caveat. Like, you cannot just be out here talking shit, instigating stuff, and then be fucking mad when somebody says, "Nope, I'm done with you," and just knocks you fucking across the face. That's my hot take.
I'm not mad about it. I don't even think it's a hot take. I think we have a lot of people that would agree.
I don't know. We may get canceled, but we didn't get canceled for your In-N-Out is better than Whataburger take.
Hey, I just want to let you know that I did eat a Krispy Kreme donut yesterday, and it was underwhelming. Okay. We won't have to get into this. We'll get into this another day.
Should I just say Krispy Kreme is better than Shipley's, and then just end the podcast and don't even give you a time to have a rebuttal? I think maybe that's what
fine.
I'll do.
That's fine. That's good with me.
Krispy Kreme is better than Shipley's. Shelby agrees. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't agree. We're going to fight. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us for this extra bonus episode of Bourbon and Baseball. We are going to go over to our That Astros Up now, our sister podcast, and talk about all of the Astros and the lineups. And we're going to have a fun fight over there. So if you are looking for Astros content, head over to the Variety Sports Network, YouTube, and check us out over there, because I guarantee you there will probably be some choice words said over there, and it's going to be super awesome. So until next time, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Australia, apparently you guys still love us because we are still charting on the Australia charts. USA, I need you to step up your game. So give us some reviews, give us some likes, listen to our podcast, tell a friend. We would love that. I would appreciate you. Shelby would appreciate you. And with that, we will say goodbye, and yay, baseball!